Side business for truckers. That's what this video is going to be about. And a quick note before I even get started. I had this YouTube channel since 2017, and I've never specifically reached out to my fellow truck drivers with the content that I create. And I think I should, because I think a lot of people think about truck drivers as people with established careers. And while that may be the case, they should not be overlooked when it comes to side hustles. You know, the reason for this video is that I'm a truck driver and I've been in the trucking business for 22 years. I love hustling on the side, doing things totally unrelated to trucking. And if you're a trucker, you may be interested too. Why? Because you might want to make some extra money on the side. I can see that being the case because as truck drivers, for the most part, we tend to have a sort of entrepreneurial spirit. We're go-getters. We're always into something, and we definitely have courage. As a truck driver, you're a special breed. I mean, think about your truck driving career. Not only did you have to have a willingness to work, but unless you've been around trucks, you had to get over the fear of that monster that you were about to take control over. So what I do is sell on Amazon on the side. Now, as a driver out here on the roads, you don't need me to tell you that Amazon has grown. You see the trucks everywhere. Heck, you might even be going to Amazon distribution centers yourself. And if you are, I want to say thank you, because you helped me with my side business. We'll get back to that. But first, let me show you my Amazon account so that you can get an overview of what I've been doing for the past 3 years now and what you could be doing. Remember, this is all about you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my Amazon account. Let's take a look at it together. Okay, so first of all, this is what it looks like when you have an account where you can sell on Amazon. It's called Seller Central. And you can see that today's date is January the 3rd. The year is 2021. So Happy New Year to you. So here's what we're looking at. Today's sales. Now, today is actually a Sunday. And so here you can see I've had 12 sales so far for $450.71. And for the last 7 days, I've had 108 units sold, $3,339.32. For the last 15 days, 218 items sold, $6,291.02. And my running 30-day total is $18,297.12. And that's over 634 units. Now, this is my running 30-day total. So if you take today and you just go back 30 days, that's going to take you in, that's going to cover over 2 different months in terms of time periods. But that's just the running 30 days so that you understand what I'm talking about. Now, you don't get to keep this amount. Of course, this is the gross amount. But you're truckers. You understand business. So let's take a closer look at that. So I want you to see that for the year 2020, the year that just ended, I've done $200,630.57 over almost 8,000 orders, okay, in terms of individual items. And you can see the average sales order amount is $25.20. That goes up and down. But this is important, guys. You got to understand, I am a 51-year-old man doing this. And, you know, this is what I love about truckers. I should have been reaching out to you guys long ago. I feel bad about it because how could I overlook you? This is what I've been doing. I've been trucking for 22 years. I've always been running around trying to find something that works. And I know that a lot of truckers are just like me. We're free-spirited. It's a special breed, and we're just natural born, you know, hustlers. And look at, that was the year 2020. Let's go to the year 2019. We did $103,036.77. So you can see we almost doubled what we did the previous year. And let me show you something else. We're going to run over to another software that I use. I have videos about this if you ever want to know what it is. It's a software called Inventory Lab. And what we're looking at what I did back in December. Just this past December, I did $19,727.82. And after expenses, I got to keep $4,377.16. Let's do a little bit a calculation on that. Let's say $4,377.16. $4,337.16. Did we get that right? Yes, we did. So imagine this is what I got to keep after my expenses. And let me show you what that means. So let's say we go monthly. We look at December. Now this is just December. Look at your expenses. This is important, guys, because you have expenses in business. Okay. Just the cost of goods was $7,026.50. You see what I'm saying? So you've got expenses with this, but this is what you get to keep. This is what you get to pay taxes on. So let's just say you had to pay about 35% tax on that. Then for the month, you would have gotten to keep $2,819.15. Now you have to think to yourself, is that something that would make a difference in your life? Don't get me wrong, the 4,000 sounded a lot better, but on this channel, I'm very transparent. Okay. I'm a truck driver, so I have to watch myself, because as truckers, we tend to embellish. You've all heard of the proverbial trucker story, right? We all tell them. That's why I keep myself transparent. I show the numbers. That otherwise I'm just talking, right? We have to consider everything. Even though it doesn't look as exciting, I'm going to show you what I actually make after all expenses. And there may even be some that didn't get accounted for in this particular thing. But still, I want you to take a minute and think about, would an extra $2,800 make a difference in your life? Because I'm doing this on the side. Okay. So much for that. But that was just to kind of give you an idea of the kind of money that you could be making. Now, you might be wondering, what types of products can you sell on Amazon? You can sell pretty much everything from food, toys, video games, small appliances, clothing. The list goes on. Anything that can be sold retail is being sold on Amazon. And I know you may have heard this before. If you have, I'm not going to apologize. This is the best time to get into this. Guys, you got to understand, I got my CDL license back in 1998. And yeah, you didn't, back when I started, you couldn't do the things that you guys can do today. There's no excuse. Everything you need to do can be done right on your phone as far as running your business. I do this while I'm out, and I have videos where I show myself finding products to sell while I'm actually in my tractor. So, you know, and we're going to get into that later if this is something that you really want. But check this out. You don't even have to do all of the work when you sell on Amazon. All you've really got to do is get the inventory into the Amazon fulfillment centers, and they take care of the rest. It's called FBA. That stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. And they do everything from picking, packing, shipping your items to the customers. They even take care of customer service. That's what's going on at these Amazon distribution centers that some of you drivers are actually going to yourselves, and you're picking up and delivering from them. That's why I say thank you, because if you're going in there, you're helping me. Those numbers that you saw me get, I couldn't get them without your help. I didn't ship all of those items. You see what I'm saying? Some of them, yes, but the majority of them, I did not. Now, I'm going to keep this video I'm not going to make it lengthy. I'm going to keep it kind of short because, like I said before, I've never done a video specifically to truck drivers. Now, I've had this channel for 3 years, and you can see the amount of subscribers we got. We're approaching, I don't know, maybe 1,700. The content is obviously worthwhile to someone, but this is very important to me. This is very, very significant to me. I want to know, is this important? Would enough truckers find this, beneficial? You've made it this far. So I want to ask you for some advice. Please let me know if I should make another video to go deeper into how how you can get into the business of selling on Amazon. This is the first time I've ever reached out to truckers. So for the truck drivers of America, if this is some information you would like, thank you in advance. If you're seeing this video and you already know who I am, you're already a subscriber, I'm all about adding value. There's plenty for you as well. As a matter of fact, this video should be going out on Wednesday. So if you're a regular subscriber, you're going to actually have the regular video on Friday. That's when we put our regular videos out there. And I would actually advise anyone that really wants to learn about this, subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when we come out with more information. And again, there's plenty that you can get into down into the description, but the purpose of this video was to sort of test the waters and see if the truckers of America would find value in this. So if so, there's so much that we can get into. I'm really looking forward to it, but I need you to respond. Thank you so much.